Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 17 Polo, baby. I am back with another video. You could tell by the name of the title, what I am reacting to. We are reacting to the No Jumper, bro. We are back with another video with the No Jumper, bro. We react to the announcement, all right? I didn't see the video yet. I do want to see the dead video, bro. Like, I am not going to lie, bro. We about to go see this video, bro. But apparently he having a, like, I think, remember how Jada Smith and I said Jada Smith, Jada wife, I say Jada wife, Will Smith wife, and how they had that red table and shit, how they were sitting down and speak about whatever they had got going on and shit. Apparently this is kind of like some shit like similar to that, but you know, the No Jumper version of that bit, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys did not smack this like button to this video yet, go ahead and do that right now, bro. I think I'm gonna just be reacting to all the clips of these videos, bro. Cause you know, I see they have multiple clips and shit, but we're gonna react to all of them to see what for. Like, I just want to know his reactions and his wife respond. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, on my head, I got so much questions like that's running in my head right now, bro. You don't even know. But I want to see how he responds to the old shit, you know what I'm saying? But
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And guys, never say that I don't give you what you want. You've all been talking about it. You all want to hear it.
Right.
I got the one and only Leno.
Hold on, it's kind of cold a little bit. Let me find my hoodie, bro. It's kind of cold a little bit, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy to me, bro. It's like, the reason why I find it crazy, bro, is like, dude, you let another man, your wife, the one you sit in, I don't fucking know. I'm not even gonna judge, bro. I just want to hear what the whole conversation is about, bro. Cause I'm black. We all black in here. Let's consider we all black in this in the YouTube channel. We all black. We all being nosy, all right? You know what I'm saying? But
Another plug, my wife on the podcast to talk about recent events.
We're gonna
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how like I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I f***ed another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
I mean,
yo, you heard what she said, bro?
other guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
About recent events.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking.
Yo, okay, not the Just 22. Adam, right? Not the just Adam, right? But it really showed that some of these niggas be allowing these bitches be fucking on them, bruh. They be allowing that shit, bruh. But
Thinking about how like I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I f***ed another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
I mean, it's just like, you know, no one wants the Lena the Plug interview, but then I f***ed someone else, and now it's like, oh, she needs an interview.
Okay, you did an adult scene with someone else.
I mean, but it's like, it's when I think about it, I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, when you were in your like mom TikTok era, probably that wasn't going to be the thing that made me like, okay, let's get her on. I had you.
Yo, dude, Adam got kids. Oh shit! I found this shit. I found it. Hold on. hold on.
What, a year and a half ago?
I didn't find it, but I found her videos and shit. We want to check it out
With
though.
Flacco?
Yeah, I can't remember why we did that.
Just give you a little press.
Yeah.
Get some stuff out there.
I'd feel more comfortable if he was here. I feel really like uncomfortable with the fact that it's just you and I, and we're going to talk about this in front of my brother-in-law, Josh.
He's not paying attention. He's not even in here.
Oh, he left.
No,
Thank God. I was
Donnie.
like, oh, Josh is in here.
Don't put Josh on blast.
I just feel uncomfortable.
No, but this might actually be the first time that you and I have been on this podcast together, just you and I, right?
Yeah, it is the first time.
That's great.
Also, we got married.
We did get married.
That didn't constitute me coming on here, but
Yo, what type of marriage static y'all niggas got, bro? I don't get it. Yo, this shit crazy, bro. Yo, this man, bro, this shit crazy.
this event did.
Seems like an afterthought after the last week.
Yeah.
Not like actually, but in terms of content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even really talk about the marriage that much on here. because it just seemed like it was so nice. It was great. The
Do you
honeymoon
feel
was
different? Because everyone's like, do you feel different now? I'm like, absolutely not. It's,
no.
it's the exact same.
We made it official. We had a nice party with the friends and family and everything.
Went on the honeymoon.
But it's like, it's not like the rules changed. It's not like, oh, like we're going to do things differently now.
No,
we're married.
we already had the house, the kid, you know.
Yeah, we did most of the serious stuff in advance.
The marriage was like, all right, I guess we should just do this too. Let's finish up. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess. So, okay, this is the first thing that I thought might be useful for us to lay out, is let's lay out the chronological order of how the idea of you even working with other people became a thing. Because I have a memory of maybe 6 months ago where you said something like, do you really think that we're going to go our whole lives without ever sleeping with other people? And in the context of like,
who asked that, dumbass? Let's hear it.
I think we were talking about swinging at first.
Yeah, I mean, because people don't really know this about you and I, but you just mentioned it on the podcast, so now I can talk about it. That we had a threesome early in our relationship with another guy, and that was just like, we went...
Bro! Nigga! My ears are hurting right now.
We partied. We had like a really fun, hot sex relationship with another guy. Just mentioned it on the podcast, so now I can talk about it. That we had a threesome early in our relationship with another guy, and that was just like, we went out, we partied, we had like a really fun, hot sexual experience, and we were always kind of down for like a little bit of freaky things.
There was like 2 or 3 other people in the
like
room
just watching us,
who like were not there to see us, but they just happened to be in the room because we're all just hanging out. This was back in the Adam and Lena party era that didn't really last that long. And at that time, to be totally honest, you were pretty much a random girl to me.
Yeah.
We didn't have any kind of like emotional connection.
Oh, okay.
That's where we were in our lives. We went to emo night. Okay.
Shout out emo night. And I've always been somebody who, throughout my life, there's been a bunch of different times where me and my homie might a girl together. Always enjoyed it with you that night. But then once we started to actually get closer and closer to like dating, it became like, no, we're not talking about that anymore.
We literally never talked about it again. And then you talked about it on the podcast.
We maybe didn't talk about it for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
I mean, also my friend went on to date the guy for a really long time, so that's probably also why we didn't talk about it.
That is a good point. Yeah.
But like, okay,
now your friend messy.
when I think about that version of us and the version of us that isn't always going to do, who's just very into sex and likes to try fun and new experiences, I was just like, are we really never going to have an experience like that, even off camera, ever again?
And what spurred that conversation, I think, was the fact that we had multiple different couples on Plug Talk where either they were into the swinging thing or they just did with other people separately and stuff. And slowly it started to seem like, well, maybe this rule is kind of arbitrary.
Well, I think for us, it was also seeing those couples and seeing how turned on they got by having those sexual experiences with other people, which we had a lot in our relationship. When we would bring girls in, like I would be so much more into you after and you'd be into me. It was like seeing your partner enjoying someone else's.
Is that a thing? Ladies, talk to me. Do y'all get turned on when y'all men's fucking with some other bitches? Let me know.
Hot, it turns you on. So it's like, I feel like that is sort of like worn off for me because I've just gotten so used to it a little bit.
Exactly. That is the problem with us. Yeah.
Like what I feel like you would think it's hot to watch me have sex with someone else because we already know you think it's hot. We did it once.
But that was like, my dick is in your mouth and he's in your vagina.
Yeah, I'm not saying you.
What the fuck? What the fuck am I hearing, bro? That was before they got married. Hold on. That was before. Let's hear it. That was before the marriage.
DP'd me, but like.
Right. But I'm just saying, it's not like I was sitting in the corner because there's a whole narrative.
Okay, I don't think you're a cuck. Are you going to go with this?
Well, it does seem kind of stupid to deny.
Okay, so there's the cuck thing is different because cucks are supposed to be weak and they want to be made to feel lesser. And I don't think that that's you. I think that there's like the more swinging side of things where it's like you are turned on by your wife enjoying someone and then she comes back to you and you guys enjoy your own personal sexual.
Fuck no. No, bitch. Where you get that from, bro? What? Broski. What type of knowledge is this? Did y'all go to school?
you are turned on by your wife enjoying someone, and then she comes back to you, and you guys enjoy your own personal sexual experiences more with each other because she did that.
Right. But I mean, you have barely even done the thing that you're kind of inferring, which is like me going and fucking another girl and then just like telling you about it. Because the one time, I think it was only one time on Plug Talk where you woke up and you were sick as a dog, and so you couldn't come to set that day, but it was a girl. Shout out Alva J. Everybody sign up on onlyplugtalk.com.
Everyone thinks I have beef with her now because she did this. I don't care.
No. Onlyplugtalk.com if you want to see the scene. But me and Alva J, we did a scene while you were at home, sick as a dog.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to see it afterwards. You were actually a little...
before you left the house, I was in bed. I remember I was like, okay, go do the scene. Don't tell me how it went when you come back, and I don't want to see any clips from it. Yeah.
Which is interesting because when you came back from doing this scene the other day, I wanted to hear about it. And
a lot.
I wanted to know what I was going to find out. I wanted to know, like, what's the most extreme thing that happened? How did it play out? That's more like me wanting to like manage whatever the fallout might have been, more so than like trying to avoid, I don't know, like, why did you...
Do you think they gonna last, bro? How long they marriage and this whole fucking weird shit's gonna last, bro?
Text Adam after the scene. I don't even tell him the scene's done. I'm just like, do you want anything from Dave's Hot Fried Chicken? I just like act like it didn't happen.
That is true, yeah. But okay, so we've had, I don't know, maybe 200 threesomes over the year. That was our rough estimate. Maybe like almost 100 on Plug Talk, plus a bunch in our private life, plus a bunch for your OnlyFans. And yeah, I don't know. Over time, we did just kind of start to sort of have that conversation. And at first, I think we considered the idea of like swinging on camera. And then that kind of seemed...
And you always suggested guys I would never want to fuck.
Yeah.
What? You was damn.
Probably
it was always unfair trade.
Intentional on my part. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Like, it just kind of seemed like, well, if you are going to do it for the first time, we should roll it out in a way that actually is as exciting as possible.
Yeah. I mean, I was never really thinking about like a rollout per se. And then I also like, I knew it was going to be a big deal just because, you know, outside of you, I have a pretty big adult fan audience, and they literally every single comment on anything I post is like, do a scene with the BBC, do a scene with whatever, this person, black, whatever. So I knew that my fans were going to be excited, and I knew that the wedding thing was going to be a fact.
Your fan is on freak. Her fan are freakies, bro. Them niggas are freaks, bro.
Because it's like, why all of a sudden after you get married? But I didn't think it was going to be this big.
But it's weird because we had been talking about it before the wedding and sort of like, you know.
Y'all niggas couldn't make that shit. Y'all niggas know what y'all doing, bro. Y'all not really dating for real, married for real, bro. Y'all just doing that shit for the internet. Give that shit 3 more years, bro. They break up.
The idea was in...
And she fell in love with that black dick she was riding, boy.
It was in the air, even though we hadn't made a hard decision on...
It was weird because that's the message I sent to Jason. I was like, hey, I'm going to get married and on my honeymoon, but when I come back, we should shoot.
Right.
And he was like, okay.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that bit. About that bit crazy to me. This nigga said, oh my God. Shit, bro. Yo, y'all smack the like button. I see you guys the next video, bro. Whoa, we finna keep reacting, bro. This is not the end of the podcast, bro. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this more videos, bro. No cap.